I am negative $200 and something right now.
Why 25% of your spending is going out to eat? That's not you having no money.
I gotta eat. What you mean?
Gotta eat?
I'm not a problem.
Me? I'm not the problem. Is that what you just said? Was that were those the words that just came out of your mouth?
No, because I was homeless, had to eat. So I had to max out my card.
Oh, here we go. DoorDash.
Not so fast. We probably can't afford DoorDash then, okay?
It was either that or food.
Oh my, it was either that.
groceries.
20% goes to going out to eat. You need 20%. You need to eat.
Like, it's either
So
that.
congratulations. I don't know if you know this. Oh, I'm legitimately very angry right now. Am I angry because of something before this episode? Probably not, because nothing happened. But I'm angry. You are pissing me off. You could get 7.5 dozen eggs.
I do think about that, and then at the same time, I'm like, oh well, at least I'll die happy.
So I've been watching Calebhammer for a while now, and with every passing video, I saw the same copes, excuses, and thought processes that kept popping up again and again. We're talking about big financial mistakes, impulse control issues, and just plain negligence. So this video kicks off a new series in the channel where we'll go over insane car purchases, student loans, houses, and more. So if you want to catch those, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss out. Now today, we're starting with a classic cope that I call "But I Need to Eat," where people somehow justify using DoorDash and paying $38 for Wingstop as a necessity to survive. A necessity to survive. These people all have pretty bad financial situations. We're going to go over each one. I created a little scorecard and a financial picture for each one of them to kind of get the gist. And we're going to go over and I'm going to react to their thought processes when it comes to buying food on DoorDash and eating out. So let's kick it off with the first person, Deevon. He's 29 and he's a teacher slash streamer and he's making about $18.50 an hour. So his income's not super strong. So he doesn't have a lot of debt. Some of these other guests you'll see have an insane pile that is insane, but he doesn't have that much debt. His main problem is spending $1,000 a month on DoorDash. So let's kick off the first reaction. Let's see his mindset towards spending on all this food.
Oh, what car? What's your car?
It's a BMW 328i.
Then why are you going to be homeless? We haven't even looked at the statements, but why are you going to be homeless? You just moved here.
Just because I don't have any money, man. I have nothing left right now.
I wonder why.
I am negative $200 and something right now.
Why do you spend it on 25% of your spending is going out to eat? That's not you having no money.
I gotta eat. What you mean?
Gotta eat?
Right there. It's crazy how it just flows right off the tongue. I have to eat. What do you mean? I have to eat. Like, it's crazy how they equate like needing to eat and then paying $30 for one meal on DoorDash. Like somehow it doesn't connect in their brain that that's not a need. The way they're eating is not a need.
Have you ever heard of a sandwich? It's a brand new creation just invented yesterday called
Pause.
ham in between two slices of bread for like $5 from HEB.
Hold on.
Instead of spending $1,000 going out to eat on a monthly basis.
Right now? Where we are right now, groceries are expensive. Yeah or no?
What do you mean? That's a broad term.
You're going to see this one a lot too. They'll say, well, groceries are expensive. Like, so why would I get groceries? Like, they're just expensive. No, listen, groceries are more expensive than they were before, but relative to DoorDash or even just eating out, it's not at all. Now, I'm not opposed to using DoorDash. It's not necessarily about using DoorDash or eating out. These people come on the show because they're in bad financial positions and they want to get better. They want to better their financial spot so that they're not as stressed and they can afford to not stress out about smaller things in life. Now, that's why I think you can criticize a lot of these guests on the show because they're coming from a position of wanting to improve their financial situation. Now, they provide a lot of pushback on Caleb, but you see the cope right here. The cope is real. I need to eat.
Are groceries expensive right now?
I could get you at $300 a month, 2,500 calories a day with a diversified meal plan that we have proven and have written out that I can give to you.
I like that. But Also, have you heard?
Yeah.
I think Caleb says that in the mirror, like once every morning. He says that because talk about flow off the tongue.
Not the best. I deal with like cooking and stuff like that as well. So I was just relying on DoorDash. So I can get this right now. I can get this right now. Instead of trying to Uber somewhere or order groceries, I can get this right now.
Yeah, that's the mindset. I could get this right now. I could get this right now. Like Caleb's right. If you just spend like a little bit of time at the grocery store, you could get meals for the next week, 2 weeks. I think you're going to save a little bit of time and a lot of money if you find a couple meals that are pretty cheap that you want to eat and don't take a lot of time to cook that you like, and you will be more satisfied with that than just hopping on the app, getting it right then. That's what our society wants now. We just want everything right away. Even if it costs 10x the amount when you're struggling financially and homeless. He had a BMW too.
Last month or so.
I don't give a shit about anything you're just saying. You just said I don't have money and I'm gonna be homeless, so we spend $1,000 going out to eat.
That's where I'm at right now. Oh, I go to the grocery store and I buy just ham and bread and cheese, and that's it. And I come back and I just eat sandwiches every day. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, you could.
You would do that.
And then you'll see a lot of them too. They'll just stretch it to the extreme. Oh, you want me to just eat sandwiches every meal? You want me to eat 3 sandwiches a day? No, he's just creating an example. You can eat a sandwich for lunch, a piece of fruit, an apple. I kind of want to make a video of like just going to the grocery store and like looking at the prices. I might do that in another video just to like put this to bed. Like groceries are more expensive, but they're not that expensive if you get the right stuff. So like the video if you want to see that one, because that one I think would be really good just to show like some of the meals that you can make that are pretty cheap.
Yeah, I sacrificed everything when I was getting out of debt for multiple years. Absolutely.
Okay. And we're different people, so we're gonna do different things.
Yeah, we're different people. One's responsible and one's saying they don't have money so they can't afford rent. But it's $1,000 going out to eat. That's not. It's not having.
Hold on.
Yes, it is. It's $964.65. What do you mean? You sent me your statement. I know what the math is. DoorDash is going out to eat in general. It's going out to eat in general. And then miscellaneous bull doesn't matter in your life.
Okay.
Look at his smile. He knows. Like, first of all, he was surprised about how much he spent on DoorDash and eating out. $1,000 is no joke. That's a quarter of his spending. And if Caleb's like meal plan works, he could have cut $600 off of that. But look at his smirk. He knows he got caught. He knows that he shouldn't do it. That's the thing. Like a lot of the guests know they shouldn't do this. And then they try to weasel their way out. Watch him try to he's thinking of ways. Look at him. He's thinking of ways to try to weasel his way out of this, even though he knows he got caught.
Okay. Just looking for a bit of happiness, eating something that means a lot to me, that is really good to me. Kind of just
I don't think any therapist would support that as a valid cope, though. As a valid cope, sure, that you do, but as a cope that
definitely. I'm not saying it's acceptable. A cope, but I'm saying something that
it is a cope. You are saying it's a cope.
I mean, I'm not relying on it. I'm just saying it's something that I can choose to do that's not hurting anybody or
you're hurting yourself.
Financially, yes. Yeah. But I'm saying
that kind of caught that was like a great thing that Caleb said. Right? People think like, well, like, I'm just, even if it's not super bad spending, I'm not hurting anyone else. But Caleb's right. You're hurting yourself financially. You're putting yourself in a position where you're going to get to 40 years old and not have financial security for yourself because you spend $1,000 a month on DoorDash and other stuff. So I think, people need to sit down and really look to see where they want to be in life when they're 40. And if it's worth $1,000 a month to DoorDash, it's just not, period. Let's take a look at his spending. This is a good look into his habits. And let's see if he tries to weasel his way out again.
Oh, here we go. DoorDash. DoorDash. Nacho fries. Hello, bro. Whataburger.
Whoa.
Dude, nacho fries was 2 things on here. The rest were just not. And then you stop and you get like, you don't have a car, so I know this isn't gas. Getting some like what we call taquitos here, which is just bull unnecessary.
Hey, taquitos is fire. I'm literally, you know that I'm feeling things, right? So I'm getting things.
Yeah, you're feeling the fire come out of your ass. after eating Taco Bell.
So if you look at all those purchases, they're like $30 each. $30 for a meal. Now, again, this will be the last time I say this, but I'm not necessarily against DoorDash or going out to eat. Like, that's fine. But if you're coming from a position of trying to better yourself and trying to get out of this hole that he's in, then this isn't the way. The way is not to get instant gratification and hit the button on DoorDash. It's so easy now. And you just got to fight it. You got to like wean yourself off of it. All right, so let's get to the next one. Let's meet Amber. So she's 46. She's a cybersecurity engineer, and she's got a pretty decent income, $84K a year. But her debt is insane and outrageous. She has $20,000 in credit card debt and $273,000 in student loan debt. That is a mountain that I would never want to climb. But she's in this situation. And Caleb's trying to help. He's trying to go through her spending and see in areas that she can improve on, right? So let's check it out.
Fun fact. We probably can't afford DoorDash then, okay?
It was either that or food.
Oh my! It was either
groceries.
That. Groceries.
So it would have been better to say HEB.
There it goes again. Groceries. They somehow justify that groceries are more expensive now, so DoorDash is the answer. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yes, because that amount of money at HEB could stretch further. That could get you 2 meals instead of 1 DoorDash.
It was 2 meals.
That could get you 4 meals instead of 2 DoorDash.
Have you bought eggs lately?
You don't have to. Guys, hey, fun fact. Go walk into a grocery store tomorrow. You'll find that the only thing they sell there are eggs.
No, I'm just saying, if you periodically
See the extreme that they go to, just like the previous guy. He says, well, you want me to eat a sandwich for every meal? You just want me to make a sandwich? And she's like, well, you just want me to make eggs for it? No, that's not what he's saying. You're so rigid with your thinking. That's like the cope right there. You go to the extreme and you're not listening at all. You just want me to eat eggs every day?
go to the grocery store to buy necessities, $25, because that's the amount that we're talking about for DoorDash. It was $26 and some change. That is not going to get me 4 meals.
Example, because it's meal prepping, there's $25 here. You take that's close to 10% of the monthly budget I am able to get you to get 3 solid meals a day plus snacks in a healthy caloric way
on
for a full month. That's almost 10% of a monthly budget. I can get
$25?
you oh my, do you understand what $25 is 10% of? $250.
Okay, so
also eggs, you can get a dozen double age
$4. Yes, $3.80 something.
$3.40.
See, so like I said,
a dozen eggs for $3.40, but she spent $25, and I don't know, I don't remember what place she went to, but how much? She says she got 4 meals that's a lie. She didn't get 4 meals out of $25. That's a lie. First of all, so she's lying about how many meals it is. Let's say it's 2 meals. She got 2 meals out of it for $25, but you can buy a dozen eggs for $3. You could eat 3 or 4 eggs. That's like $1 a meal. Now she's probably gonna say, now let's listen what she has to say after he's like, well, eggs, a dozen eggs are $3.50, right?
like I said, like it's either
So
that.
congratulations. I don't know if you know this. Oh, I'm legitimately very angry right now. Am I angry because of something before this episode? Probably not, because nothing happened. But I'm angry. You are pissing me off. You could get 7.5 dozen eggs. 7.5 dozen eggs. I'm doing like Trump hands right now. That's how pissed you're making me. Fucking fantastic eggs. The most fabulous eggs. You could have had so many eggs, and you could have the meals, the scrambled eggs.
The meals.
You could have had in just your example, because eggs is what you care to bring up when I push back on DoorDash. The dozens of eggs you could have had.
Because all I want is eggs, right?
Huh?
Because, yeah, all I want is eggs.
It was your
All I want is eggs. Again, they go to the extreme. All I want is eggs. I just needed to eat, Caleb. I needed to spend $26. I needed to eat. But, what are you suggesting? I eat eggs for every meal?
example. That was an incorrect.
But I was trying to make a point. You were making a point. I was making a point.
But your point is incorrect.
No, it's not.
It objectively is. We just went over how, in what?
Yo, Caleb, on this, I think Caleb got more mad in this one than he's ever gotten.
Way.
Because your statement was, for the amount of money that I spent that day on DoorDash, I could have bought 4 meals instead of
7.5 dozen eggs could stretch further than 4 meals.
Nobody's going to eat that many eggs.
That's your choice. Rotisserie chicken. Boom, there's a meal. $5. H-E-B. You could go.
That's another good one. The rotisserie chickens are nuts. Like $5. You could talk about stretching that. You could stretch that. The rotisserie chicken, eggs. Like you could probably get, buy a cheaper fruit. A bag of apples are pretty cheap.
You can go get the little meal. They have the meal prepped meal, or they have the frozen or refrigerated meals.
I've never seen a rotisserie chicken for $5 at H-E-B.
Okay, then you've just never had eyeballs. I don't know what to tell you.
Seen a rotisserie?
Okay, yes, I have. It's right here. Are you kidding me? It's literally right here. What are you talking about? How do you push back on everything? Shut the up. Some things just are. Some things just are.
True. Some things just are.
And
oh my gosh.
Maybe I just preferred to have a salad that day.
There it is. It's a preference. There it is. You should have said that the whole damn time. Okay. That's all it was you wanted. You wanted.
Okay.
You could have done better. You chose not to. So why are you arguing this?
I'm not.
Caleb is done. All right. So that one was good. Again, so here's the point. I needed to eat is definitely like the major cope. Well, I need to eat, so I need to get DoorDash. I need to eat out for $25. The second one is like going to the extreme when he pushes back. Well, you didn't need to get this. Like you could have kind of went to the grocery store, got some food, spent 30 minutes cooking a meal, and then they just take it to the extreme. Well, you want me to eat eggs all the time? You want me to eat sandwich? Like, obviously, this is a problem. She had massive debt. She had $20,000 in credit card debt and $273,000 in student loan debt. So I don't know if like cutting that out is going to make a dent in that. There obviously needs to be more changes, but the mindset that the guests have are just insane to me. Like they're so stubborn. And that's the main cope right there. All right, let's get to the next one. All right, meet Jordan. So he's 21. He's a plan administrator. He has $52,000 of income, and his debt and financial decisions are not it. He's taking out loans on his 401k, and he has $26,000 with a car loan at 17%. So he's very young, so he can turn around very easy. His income's not terrible, and there are ways to get out of this, all right? But the car loan is atrocious. It's good that he has a 401, but taking a loan out on it, these are habits that he should just cut out immediately. But let's see his I need to eat food cope.
Do I make bad decisions? Yes, but I don't think that it plays, a lot on my finances. I don't think it's just, me. I'm not the problem.
Me? I'm not the problem. Is that what you just said? Were those the words that just came out of your mouth?
I'm not the problem. I think it's my income. I need more income.
20% of your spending, 20% goes to going out to eat. You need 20%. You need to eat.
Right there. It's crazy that it's the same exact cope. I can't wait to do the other ones. I think the next one I'm going to do is like car loan ones, because those ones are outrageous too. But this one is like the most common. The I need to eat. It's crazy. It's like on repeat. The same exact thought process over and over and over again. And this one is the most common.
Buddy, another 20. Yeah, you need to eat, but 1.7% goes to groceries. I need to eat. 20% goes out to eat. I need to eat. What did you say? There's only 2 bills going on here?
Yeah. Plus a little extra.
That's interesting. Chili's, Starbucks, an Apple subscription thing, Netflix, McDonald's, Texas Roadhouse. 2 bills.
Okay, maybe not on that.
The f*** are you talking about?
Maybe not on that.
Me.
Maybe not on that statement.
And then we stop at Easy Way every second of your life. Okay, Sonic Drive-In, Taco Bell, go into the taquito store, Starbucks, Bubba's, Starbucks, Donuts, McDonald's, Starbucks, Cabo Seafood, Cash Apping out $98, McDonald's, taquitos, pizza, I think. Yeah, pizza, Dairy Queen, Tipsy Gator, Starbucks, Raising Cane, Starbucks, Cash Apping out, pizza, Cece's Pizza. Oh, Cece's. What's up with people going to Cece's on this show all of a sudden? Like, we had that the other day. What the f is happening? And then Chuck E. Cheese. What are you going to a Chuck E. Cheese for?
My niece and nephew wanted to go to Chuck E. Cheese, so I took them to Chuck E. Cheese.
Okay, yeah, you can't afford it. Tell them to go with their parents. Now the minimum monthly payment is $209 because we put in
that spending is crazy. He needed to eat all that. You need to eat that. You need to eat those specific things. What is he gonna eat? A sandwich? What is he gonna eat? Eggs? All right, so let's meet our next person, Sophia here. She was actually pretty nice on the show. She's 23. She's a plan administrator, and she makes $40,000 a year. Now her debt, especially for her income, is a lot. She's got $16,000 in credit card debt and a $10,000 car loan, which is that credit card debt, man. On that income, it's going to be really hard to climb out of that. All right. And as you're going to see with her spending, it's not easy. She's not making it easy on herself. I'll tell you that.
extra $1,000 on that. Hobby Lobby, Amazon, Domino's, Jack in the Box, Amazon, Chipotle, going to the gas station, getting some bullshit, Texas Roadhouse, some restaurant, or actually, no, what is this? What? Yoli Studio.
Oh, that is my wax place.
Oh, getting waxed?
Yeah.
Insomnia Cookies, Chick-fil-A, PayPal, going to a gas station, getting some a brewing place, Amazon, Little Caesars, more brewing. We're just glug, 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 glug. Going to a gas station, getting some bullshit. Griffs of Mesquite, going to a gas station, getting some bullshit. What the fuck are you getting all the time? You're stopping at you're stopping at a gas station when you got some. What are you getting? You did it again. You did it 3 more times. Then you also went to Chewy's and Amazon. What are you getting?
What do you?
You're stopping at the gas station. You're going.
How
in,
much?
You're
How much
like
are the
$7.
purchases? Like, how much is it? Because there are times I do buy gas. I do get the gas there.
You got exactly. Hey, excuse me, sir. Can you please give me exactly $9.69 of gas?
Oh, yeah, that was. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hey, sometimes you gotta get yourself a little sweet treat. You know, get yourself a little sweet treat.
Sweet treat.
Sweet treat. Yeah. Get yourself after a long hard day. Just get a sweet treat.
What's a sweet treat?
Like getting like a little drink or, like a little candy bar or something like that. Sometimes I get a little overboard, but sweet treats are
like
nice.
Like what?
What do you mean? Like what?
Overboard? Like how?
Oh, like I'll get like, like maybe like something food wise, and I'll get like a little candy bar. Station? I don't get like the hot dog rollers, if that's what you're thinking. I don't get that.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, God forbid the hot dog. What are you, sick? A hot dog roller? Ew, that's disgusting. Why would I get that?
So I get like, like the pizza slice, or I just get like a candy bar.
Oh, but the pizza. Oh man, the pizza. Look, this isn't a food channel, so like I'm not critiquing the food, but maybe a little bit.
That's my sweet treat to me.
Okay. Shaming. Well, you know what shaming is? Shaming is saying like, oh, you're just.
So she obviously has this habit. She's going into the gas station, getting her little sweet treats. It looks like almost every day. She has $16,000 in credit card debt. I'm not quite sure about her breakdown of spending, but she needs to stop. I mean, there's just no other way to put it. A lot of those, I think there was like $60 at Texas Roadhouse. They're sweet treats up the wazoo. I mean, she definitely needs to just cut that out. This one, she doesn't push back as much as the others, but her mindset here coming up, it kind of makes me sad. It really does. So let's hear.
Disgusting for being fat. Like that's like what shaming people is. Saying, hey, I don't think we should eat things that are not good for us.
I do think about that, and then at the same time, I'm like, oh well, at least I'll die happy with a little sweet treat.
Beautiful. So yeah, that just makes me sad. It's like she just gave up, and I don't know. I mean, she's on the show. She's trying to get better. Again, it's not a health show, but she understands that she's spending way too much on eating at the gas station, going out to eat. And I think it obviously would benefit if she cut back, pay those credit card downs, instead of spending $62 at Texas Roadhouse, put that towards the credit card, okay? I'm sure that would go a lot farther, and 4 or 5 years down the line, she would think herself about changing her habits now. All right, it is tough. It's not easy. I'm not claiming that it's easy. I'm claiming that it's important. So let's meet the last guy, Bryan here. This guy kind of pisses me off. So he's 36. He's a store manager. He makes $40,000 a year. But his debt and spending habits are insane. So he's taking out 525% payday loans. He's spending $1,000 a month on fast food. And he has around $40,000 of high interest debt. If you make $40,000 and you are in $40,000 of high interest debt, there's a huge problem. Obviously, it's pretty obvious you should not be spending $1,000 on fast food. He's kind of like the first guy. And let's see how he copes. Let's see his I need to eat cope, how he kind of goes about it.
On this, $219. We're over the balance because that's insane. Tried to make a payment, it bounced, so it got put back on. Why'd it bounce? So you didn't have money in checking account, but because you went and spent it on PlayStation Network.
No, because I was homeless, had to eat. So I had to max out my card.
He was homeless and he had to eat. Now, I wonder what decisions led him to that, right? What decisions led you to be homeless? All right. It's not just, you don't just become homeless right away. Okay.
No. The payment bounced.
The card is why they bounced so high. I had to max it out.
No. How do you not under this?
That's the product of my recent or previous was that.
No, the missed payment.
Yeah. Still.
What?
I couldn't afford my last payment. I had to borrow money from my friend to survive until next paycheck.
Yes, you could have.
How? Show me how.
See, show me how. There's no way. How could I have paid off this debt? How could I pay my bills? I have no room. Well, let's see what he spent it on.
$956 was going out to eat. $956.
Look at him. It's crazy how you don't even realize. It's so easy to just go and get fast food nowadays. Instant gratification. You don't realize how much you're spending. $1,000 is insane.
Last month?
Within the statements that we have. Yes, the most recent statements. What do you mean, what?
That seems a little much. I don't think I spent that much in eating out.
But you do. Uber Eats ain't no helping. That includes you stopping and getting cases. Not stopping, but
yeah. Okay.
Basically $1,000. $1,000. So can you afford that?
That's like half my paycheck almost, or half my income.
Oh, weird. Isn't that interesting? $74.94 over the balance.
All right, so he's kind of getting a wake-up call here, which is good. I mean, look, the first step is to look at it and see it, right? People avoid it. Don't avoid looking at your stuff, all right? Just don't avoid it. I think you'll be a lot happier and it'll put you at ease if you just kind of look at where you're at, be honest with yourself, and go from there. But he's getting an honest look, and that's why Caleb's show is good for a lot of people. It gives you an honest look at your habits, your spending habits, and a lot of them deal with just blowing money on food.
You're an immature. The $1,000.
Not immature.
$1,000.
That's not immature. That's just being reckless with my finances.
You're being so immature with your finances. What the possible are you talking about? You go spend $1,000 on stupidity eating out instead of actually paying your bills? That's bull.
Panera's delicious.
Congratulations, and that's an immature statement. That's an immature statement.
Sure it is.
And then PlayStation Network and snacks.
I love food, man.
All right, let's see the spending.
Snacks, Uber Eats, Buffalo Wild Wings, Hibachi, snacks, Panera Bread. This is insane, dude. Venmo out $200, Venmo out $30, Venmo out $30. Snacks, Chick-fil-A, snacks, Cotton Patch Cafe, snacks, Venmo out $170. Snacks, $360 and snacks and Sonic drive-thru and Panera Bread. Oh my gosh, it's endless. Getting some gems and cheddars and Autodesk
Man, he's putting Sophia to shame. Like the sweet treats are crazy. I mean, he got snacks 50 times in that statement. But listen to his cope is 1, I need to eat. 2, I had no choice. You have a choice. But he's singing, I had no choice. I was borrowing money from people and I'm homeless or almost homeless. But this statement wasn't when he was homeless, if I'm not mistaken. I think he wasn't homeless in this statement, but he's going to end up back there. He has $40,000 in high interest debt and he's just wasting. He's wasting it. I'm not convinced that buying snacks at a gas station brings you happiness. I'm just not convinced. And for you to be in such a bad spot, I'm sure he's stressed out. He's couch surfing. He's borrowing money. He's not in a great place. Okay. So I guarantee if he just cut that stuff out, cook more, have some pride. I guarantee if he does that, he's number one, going to be better off financially. You're just going to have less stress in general that way. I mean, he's 36 and it seems like he's not taking it seriously. He's taking out payday loans, which is the worst loan you can do. But and all these guests know that they shouldn't do it. All these guests are going on Caleb just to seek some help. And when he offers some help, they cope with, I need to eat. But instead of saying, I need to eat, what they should be saying is, I need to eat Wingstop for $40. I need to eat this for $30. Now, look, Caleb was offering solutions. He was offering like some eggs. That's fine. Rotisserie chicken for $5. You could buy a bag of potatoes for like a 5-pound bag of potatoes for like $4. I'm pretty sure that $4 will go a lot farther than McDonald's fries for $4. All right. Now, if you want me to make a video, I can do some of meals that I do that are like super cheap and easy to make that it actually is fine. It takes like 15, 20 minutes and it's not hard and it's super cheap. Now, if some of these guests just transition half or all of their spending on DoorDash to that and put it towards their debt, they're going to come out on the other side way better. All right. So I'm sorry if this is kind of preachy, but it just is kind of crazy, the mental gymnastics that some of the guests are doing. So I think they can improve. I have a lot more of these to come. I'm going to do a car episode next on some crazy cars. I need a car. I needed that. It's more like I needed that car. So if you want to see that, go ahead and subscribe down below. Hit the bell so you know when I put out those videos. I've got a lot planned for this channel, and it really helps out if you do that. So thank you to those who have subscribed. Comment down below. Are there some copes that you want to see? There's copes in Caleb's channel that you want to see more of? I can make a video on that. So thanks and have a great day.